Hey guys, welcome to Geeks Are Sexy. I'm your host, Michelle Roxy Davis, and we are live here in Las Vegas on WCOBM.TV. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. So I gotta tell you guys something. I'm all about social media, you know this. And there's this company that I am all cray-cray about. You wanna know why? Because, well, first off, I hate doing dishes. And second off, I hate cooking. And especially when it comes to meal prepping, I love Foodie Fit. And so I have partner Andrew Kowal here, who's going to be talking about Foodie Fit Company. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I'm all about the meal prep company, but this is no ordinary meal prep company.
Yeah, so we've kind of taken a twist on the concept of meal prep. Originally it was reserved for bodybuilders or competitive athletes, but it's just a concept that works in this age of instant gratification and rising concerns over health. People just want to eat healthier, so we kind of took that concept, made traditionally unhealthy foods or comfort foods with a healthy twist.
Ooh, I like that. Now let's go all the way back to the beginning. You and your partners, I'm going to give a shout out to them, Alex and
Bo.
Okay, so tell me how it all started. Did you guys start making meals and then Bo wanted you to make meals for him and Alex was like, well, how did you guys all kind of put together this idea?
The real mastermind is actually Bo.
Okay.
He was a former sous chef at a gourmet restaurant on Las Vegas Boulevard, the Four Seasons, working for a very prestigious chef. He was overweight himself and decided he needed to cook to lose weight, and just started cooking out of his home for himself, lost a ton of weight, and people kind of came to him and said, hey, can you cook for me? I want to lose weight, I want to get healthy. So he started cooking for some friends, and before he knew it, he had a full list of clients that he was cooking for, left the world of gourmet to pursue a passion of healthy cooking. Rented out a small little 300 square foot kitchen, and he's a chef by trade. He wants to cook, he wants to innovate in the kitchen. He doesn't want to do a website, he doesn't want to have to do sales or marketing or run an operation. He wants to be in the kitchen. I want to pick his brain.
Oh,
he's
I want to know how he felt before he lost all that weight, and then the transformation, and then now he has a team Bo behind him.
Yes.
Wow, that's remarkable.
A year ago it was 3 employees and Bo. Now we have over 35 employees, full-scale production.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and so we found Bo about a year ago because we wanted to come out with our own meal prep concept. And we were interviewing chefs. I come from a food and beverage background, Alex from marketing. He also actually opened up My Fit Foods out in California, which is now out of business, but was one of the first billion-dollar meal prep companies. And we couldn't find a chef that was healthy enough or tasty enough. So we said, maybe we're doing this the wrong way. Let's order food from every private chef, every meal prep person in Las Vegas, and see if someone we can help out.
Look at the competition.
Yeah, and we tried this guy, Bo, who we didn't know at the time. He tried his food, and it was so far beyond anybody else. We walked into his little shop and said, we want you, come on board with us. And
how many different chefs did you have to go through before you found him?
Countless. We were just sampling food for a month straight.
Did you have to go on a diet with all the food you were trying?
I did. Thank goodness meal prep is mostly health food. So we were each eating a lot of healthy food.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's such a tough life. That must suck.
Bo makes it easy.
I know.
He really does. I don't say he's a chef anymore. He's an alchemist. And
I love that.
I eat like a 12-year-old, and I'm always kind of giving these assignments. Hey, make me a healthy chicken fingers. Make me a healthy mac and cheese.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Especially with the social media pic that they posted of you being on the show.
Yeah.
Kind of goes with the story.
My palate hasn't changed in 20 years.
And that's fun. That's fun. Everyone wants to have fun with food. I love eating out, even though it can be expensive, but that's why people enjoy it. It's the comfort, it's the pleasure, it's the fun, it's the enjoy, it's all of that. And I definitely think with Foodie Fit, it's not just a meal prep company. You come in and it's literally like a grocery store. You have a cart, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all refrigerated, and they have snacks as well. And I love how customer savvy everybody is. They're very friendly. And that definitely, to me, is when it comes to social media world, you gotta be customer savvy, you gotta be helping people out, and that's exactly what Foodie Fit does.
Yeah, so, a lot of these people are on their own personal health journeys and things like that.
Yep.
So not only are we there just as a store where you can come in and get healthy meals, we're also a free resource. We have Charlie, who's our health coach.
Oh, yes. Hi, Charlie. We met at LVAC. That was awesome. We took a selfie together.
Yeah, he's just a free resource for anybody. He actually went through his own weight loss journey. He lost a ton of weight himself, over 100 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's great. So he gives guidance. He writes meal plans, diets, things like that for people.
That's great.
That just need help being healthy. And so everybody that works in the store is about the lifestyle,
and the swag.
Yes.
I sweat for Foodie Fit. So tell me the meals you brought today.
So just kind of some examples: breakfast, lunch, dinner. The first one's country breakfast. It's kind of a, I guess, classic breakfast, almost like a Denver, if you will. It's just some peppers, onions, some lean ground beef, potatoes. We have some 2-to-1 scrambled egg whites in there. And they're actually slow cooked, so they're a little moist. That way, if you ever microwave this and reheat them, they come out like normal eggs. And that's kind of what we do with most of our meals, is we figure out how are these going to taste best after they're reheated, because a lot of people are weird about reheated eggs and things like that.
And also the portions. You guys put like ideal portions with macros and proteins and everything that you guys need.
Correct, yeah. So all the macro information, macronutrients are right on the cover there. And Charlie, our free resource, can tell you what you should be eating, how much of what. We're very macro based, where it's at least equal portion to protein and carbohydrates. Healthy fats. For example, one of these meals that we have, it's a collaboration with Big B's barbecue.
Ooh.
So we kind of did a healthy twist on a traditional barbecue dish.
Okay.
Which, a lot of people want to feel that comfort of home cooking and things from back home. So we actually have a tri-tip that's trimmed down to 0 fat and smoked for 6 hours. We have a side of mac and cheese with it, but the mac and cheese is gluten-free noodle, and the cheese sauce is actually made from a flax base. So really high in omega-3s.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it's just finding those ways to make traditionally unhealthy food, or those things that give you comfort, healthy.
Now I want to geek out on the foodies here in Vegas, because you guys give tons of shout outs to the foodies, and lots of foodies give you guys shout outs, and you guys work hand in hand back and forth, because in Vegas is like the food capital of the world. 100%. And there's so many Instagrammers out there that are literally famous celebrities that are representing your company, and it's all through just geeking out on food. Do you want to name drop on any of those IG celebrities?
Well,
Foodies.
I think one of the biggest ones that we have is Unlocked. He's great. He actually gave us an idea for our newest dish we just came out with, which was a shrimp elote. And we get actually a lot of information from them, a lot of feedback on what they want to see in dishes. And, they go around and they try different restaurants to the city, and I just had this dish, it was so good, you guys should do a healthy twist on it. So that was actually an idea we got from them. But Ryu sauce, we also have tons of foodies, and that's what we like to think of ourselves as, is meal prep for foodies, people who enjoy eating but also want to be healthy.
Well, I was going to say, I hope you guys come back with the foodie in mind and kind of talk about what's going on their IG page and with Foodie Fit, and go to foodiefitmeals.com. They're located off of Windmill. And what are your guys' hours?
8 to 8, 7 days a week.
Love that. I want to talk a little bit about the technology and how you guys are so savvy with it. Tell us a little bit about the ordering concept that you guys put all your brainiacs to when the business concept came into play.
Yeah, the younger generation obviously is very technology based. They want to be able to not leave their couch and have something just arrive. It's the age of instant gratification.
Yep.
And obviously we need to go along with those trends, and meal prep in general kind of follows those. So we do have our website. It's very easy to order, and you can set up a recurring meal plan, so you don't even have to go and order every week. You can just click a button and then just meals show up every week.
I
like
love
a subscription.
that. And you guys deliver too.
7 days a week.
That is so cool. The best part about it was the text message.
Yeah.
Saying, we are on our way. We are 5 minutes away. We're at your door. And I'm like, gosh, does it get any better than this?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the idea of meal prep, for one, is it has to be convenient. If it's not convenient, then what's the point of doing it? You might as well just cook, 3 times a day and have your meals.
You don't have to be home when you deliver it. I love the fact how you guys were like, just throw a cooler out with some ice, we'll put the meals in, and when you come home, they'll be there waiting for you. And my name was on the meals. Yes, that's why I'm like, don't touch this. You know who I'm talking to. Yes. So even if you're at work and you have meals that you want to put in the refrigerator, and you want to make sure you're like, this is my meal. It has your name on it, has exactly what's in it, everything. Do you guys do desserts?
So we do have some. We actually teamed up with Chef Jackie, and working in collaboration with her. And the first thing we actually came out with were some apple cinnamon protein muffins, which just came out. We also did, it's a breakfast, but it can be kind of desserty.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Was a red velvet protein pancake, actually, that we make using the sugar extracted from beets and also that nice red color.
Oh, cool.
And the sauce for it is almost like a frosting, but it actually comes from a non-fat Greek yogurt base.
I'm on prep mode, so you're making it really difficult for me right now. But no, you guys have samples of Mad Macro today.
Yes.
I saw that on Instagram. So definitely shout outs to Mad Macro and the whole family over there. And you were on the news recently.
Yeah, we've been on a couple different networks. Again, it's really just spreading the word of Foodie Fit and meal prep because it's such a growing concept. I wouldn't say it's quite mainstream yet, but in certain parts of the country, Texas for one, there's a meal prep shop on every corner, it almost seems like.
Seems like it. Especially in Vegas, too.
Yeah.
There's meal prep companies everywhere, but you guys are really specific.
Yes.
Customer savvy, you're all up in the technology, and when it comes to choices and varieties, I love the fact just walking in there and seeing how everything is just cookie cutter to the extreme. And you can even pop in and look in the kitchen, which is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, we actually encourage people to do that, and from time to time, people, where's the food made? Say, hey, here's a hairnet. We'll walk you through the kitchen.
I love that.
It's everything's really made by hand. Even the sauce. I have spaghetti squash turkey meatballs. The sauce is actually made from scratch. So
really?
no added sugar.
Wow.
Like the ragu you find in the grocery store.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah, that is cheating.
Yeah. But give any shout outs to any other of the employees of Foodie Fit?
It's.
I know it's a lot.
It's really.
But I
everybody.
did mention Alex. Bring the whole team to Gene Wood's Racing Experience. You guys need to have a private go-kart party. I just threw that bug in your ear a little bit.
Now the staff's gonna bug us.
Well, you could have a race day. Who's gonna win?
Not me. That's for sure. I'm a horrible driver.
Why not?
I'm a horrible driver.
Well, you got to practice.
That's why I don't deliver.
Right after this, you can practice. Oh, that's why you don't deliver yourself. But we're gonna play that video of you you were on I think Action 13 News. And furthermore, go check out Foodie Fit. Go to foodiefitmeals.com. Give out the location and all that info.
Yeah, it's near the corner of Windmill and Eastern, 2185 East Windmill. Again, open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. So stop by. You can always ask for Charlie. He's there 6 days a week, and he's basically a free resource for anybody.
I want to interview Charlie.
He would love to come on, I'm sure.
Yeah, and Bo.
But Bo might be a little hard to understand.
Oh, I know. He's famous. That's okay. But thank you for coming on.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Vanessa, you want to come on and say hi? No? Okay. Well, she's shy. Maybe next time. All right, enjoy this video, and we'll be right back. You're watching Geeks Are Sexy on WCOBM.tv.
Prep seems to be more and more popular these days. People have less time, they want someone to portion their food for them, and so on. So there are many options around town, one of them called Foodie Fit. Partner Andrew Cole joins us in the studio now to tell us a little bit more about this. I'm so curious because I see places like this popping up everywhere, and I'm like, do people really order their food and then have it all set up for the week? But this is popular, right?
Yeah, it's growing. So there's a rising demand for instant gratification, always having something healthy in your refrigerator. Also a rise in technology. People want to be able to order through an app, online, in the store, so really this craze is on the rise right now.
So when you talk about meal prep, is it your whole day, or is it just like, something that you might just do lunch and dinner and then, you're on your own for breakfast and snacks or that kind of thing? Or is it, how does it work?
It's really whatever fits your busy lifestyle. We have some customers that just get their lunches for their work week. We have some that do breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks with us, and we plan out their entire nutritional all their meals, so they don't have to think about it. They just show up at their house. We deliver 7 days a week.
So I always think like, oh, that would be nice. So when I would think like, would it be for weight loss, or would it be for nutrition purposes, or time, or is everyone different?
Yeah, it's really all of the above. Less people are cooking nowadays than they were before. And no one likes doing dishes. So it ranges anywhere from someone who just doesn't have time to cook but wants a healthy option to people that really have strict health goals.
Okay. So what types of things do you have? Let's just run through some. This would be what? Would these be dinners or lunches?
So this is just a snack. It's a eggplant hummus with just some veggies on the side. This one can be eaten cold. Great for when you're on the go. It's a low carb option. It's shrimp scampi with zucchini noodles. Actually, we call them zoodles.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so instead of like actually doing the carbs, you're actually eating a vegetable.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And then what's this one?
That one is a grass-fed flank Korean steak with a kimchi rice and baby bok choy. The steak's actually sous vide, so even though it's a leaner cut, very tender.
Okay. So what is this? This isn't fattening. This is good for you, even with the rice, or?
Yeah. So the rice is a brown rice. It's brown jasmine rice, lower glycemic. Obviously, bok choy veggies are great for you. And all the meats that we use are all leaner cuts. They're trimmed. Even the leaner cuts we can make tender.
Okay. And then what's this?
This is a sweet and savory breakfast. Something a little different. It's a honey turkey bacon jam with a 2-to-1 scrambled egg whites and a protein pancake.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, these definitely are convenient for the morning shift. That's for sure. For us,
Yes.
we're always on the go. So there's 2 sizes, and then like, what are the costs? I'm just curious, because is this something that the average person can afford?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it starts at about $7.99 a meal. You can't really even cook at home for much less than that with no dishes. Obviously, there's some people that want large portions of salmon and filet mignon, which we do as well.
Okay. And so what makes you guys stand out from the rest? Because it's competitive right now. I see you guys popping up all over.
Yes. So, with more competition, it's really driven us to be more culinary with our dishes. For example, the steak being sous vide. We could just easily throw it on a grill, be done in 10 minutes, but we sous vide it for 3 hours to make it nice and tender. All the marinades are made in-house. All the sauces are made in-house.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for joining us.
No, thank you for having
Interesting
me.
trend going on, and so if you're interested, you know where to check them out, and there's lots of other places around town as well. Stay with us. We're back after this.